UTest. So basically, you have different studies that they want you to participate in based on your profile. So it's very crucial that you're filling out your profile and all of that good stuff to be selected for that. Then they have different study dates where you can participate in different things. Like this one is needed for passive payment testing, and you can just look and see all of the descriptions for what it is here. They tell you exactly what needs to be happening. We are looking for participants with a user union pay card having a specific BIN for patho testing project that will run for 3 months. So it doesn't tell you how much it pays, but typically, these projects pay anywhere from $150 to $300. It just all depends on the particular project study. And you have, you'll have like your user ID and all that good stuff here. And they have different tests, cycles that you might become part of. That it'll be here, and it'll tell you about everything you need to do here. Um, and they have this academy where you can go through and kind of get familiar with the actual U test. So like if you're brand new, spanking new to the actual platform, you can take these different courses to kind of know how to navigate with this. But in terms of the projects, they have a whole variety of different projects that you can actually be able to sign up for, and if you qualify for it, you will be able to do this. Now, I actually haven't gotten paid from these people, so here's the payment proof, $121. So that was just for one little project that I did with them. So if you are thinking it's not a legitimate platform, it is. They do pay out. You just got to make sure you follow in all the details, and whatever they want you to do it exactly how they want you to do it. Because if you don't do it exactly how they want you to do it, then you won't get paid. And then you'll say that it's a scam. It's not a scam. I have gotten paid. I'll show you payment proof. And these are just all the different, you can browse all different projects if you want to, because they have a variety of different projects, that you can participate in. So it just kind of all depends on your profile and how you set it up. It's really important that you pay attention to setting up your profile right, so you can be accepted into different research study projects. And then they have different time to time they're sending you actual email invites to say, hey, this is a project we think you might be a good fit based on your profile, and this is the kind of ones that I've got selected into. So it's important that you go through, set up your profile, fill out all of the UTest Academy information, browse through different projects that you want to do. You're not going to get selected from all of them. That's okay. Just know that it can take some time. It's not they like to go through all of the different candidates to see if, you are good criteria for that. But I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. I just want you to kind of know about this website, what it does, how to get paid between $150 to $300, and that's just one project. Sometimes the project spans according to a few months, a few days. They might want you to do a week. It just all depends on it. So if you got a full-time job, this is just like another supplementary. Yeah, so earn money giving back. This was the website, the original website. I don't know why it didn't give me that. So you can go ahead and click to apply now. You can participate in quick surveys, tests, or interviews, get your feedback on designs and prototypes, stuff like that. Go ahead and click to apply now. And then you ask your full name, your last name, your country, email, all of the good stuff that you normally would sign up with anyway. Just go ahead and do that. Email, password, and then click I'm not a robot, and then apply. So you get paid probably between $20 to $30, something like that. But that's all I have for you guys. But I made over $300 with them. This is $150 for this one, and then $150 from another one that I participated back in 2023. And I have that on my channel. But I recently just got paid back in late October for just giving them video permission to use my video that they recorded back in 2023. I had no idea that they was going to ask that, but sometimes market researchers really love the conversation of what you be saying in your opinion, and they want to publish it to a subsidiary or something like that, or to another market research company that might, do that. But they can't do that without your permission and having you sign an NDA. And so I signed it, and I got $150 just for that. So I stay making my money. No, market research companies will not make you rich, but they put a little extra money in your pocket. And in this tough economy, who doesn't love, having extra money? I know I do. But that is it. Let me know if you like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye, money makers, and make sure that you are following and liking and trying to apply to as many market research companies as you can. But other than that, take care, money makers. Bye bye. We can definitely get to 300 subscribers before the end of this week. That will be great. If not, we can always go for next week. No problem. But I want to inform you about a new opportunity that I came across that was really good. It's called the Online Insights Study, and it's by Google. So basically, if you install an extension on your Google Chrome or, any web browser, it'll monitor all the websites that been to, and all of those points add up at the end of the week. You're probably going to get like 100 points per week. And basically, it's a study that Google wants to understand about how we monitor, what websites we go on, how we use our phone. So you can have the app on your phone and it'll monitor. You can have the app install it on the extension of your web browser. Usually on the right hand side in the upper right corner, you can go to it and install it, and it'll monitor all the websites you go to. And then at the end of the week, you'll probably get $100 or so, just for letting them collect that information from it. But ideally, you're going to get about 100 plus $30 per year if you continue to do it throughout the year. Some people have been experiencing where you can't always get information participating in their IRS research. And what the IRS research was about is wanting to kind of know how I file my taxes, what works for me in TurboTax, what doesn't work for me. Just basic questions. It was an hour, and I got paid $100. So this was the proof of the email from them that I've actually got paid, and I could just redeem my $100, which I already did. I'm not going to do that again. But I just wanted to show you guys that you can get paid from these market research companies. I do them all the time, and they are not a scam. They will pay you. But it just all depends on how hard you work. Like I say, you're not gonna you're not gonna be able to participate in every focus group. So I just want to remind you of that, because a lot of people have a misconception. Like if I apply to 15 different companies, I'm gonna get selected for one of them. You may get selected, and you may not get selected for them. And I talk about this all the time on my channel. It's not abnormal for you to not get selected for many of them. I mean, you can apply to all of them at once and see, but there's a chance that you could get selected. You have to keep applying every month, every day, every week, every year. Don't stop until you get one. That's how I'm able to get into these ones. I'm always honest and I'm transparent with them. So if you lie and you try to cheat your way to the top, you're not gonna get selected, and they might actually throw you out of the focus group if your information don't match with what you said on the pre-screener. And you definitely want to match your information want to match when you take the phone call from the recruiter that's going to recruit you for the project. If it doesn't match what they're saying, then you're not going to get selected. But just wanted to kind of show you guys that it is, like I said, it is legitimate. Um, I do these every week, so it's important that keep following up, keep doing this, and you can be able to win $100. You could be able to get $100, but I'm not gonna hold you guys too much longer. I just want to wish you guys happy holidays. Christmas is coming up in 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. There might be another cash giveaway at the end of the month if I'm lucky. If you're lucky, it just all depends on how I'm feeling. But other than that, take care, money, money. Bye.